Stick your cock up her ass, you motherfucking worthless cocksucker.
Be silent!
Oh!
They call it the most studied paranormal hotspot on Earth, Skinwalker Ranch. For decades, the public has watched in silence as scientists, billionaires, and military officials failed to explain the unexplainable. Cattle mutilations, glowing orbs, and creatures that defy the very laws of biology. But science only looks at the surface. Tonight, we go deeper. We aren't just looking for shadows in the Utah desert. We are looking for the hands that cast them. Since the 1990s, the forensic files from this patch of land have been chilling. Families fleeing in the middle of the night, invisible forces slamming doors, and bulletproof wolves stalking the perimeter. The Pentagon spent millions under the ATIP program to uncover the truth, but all they bought were more questions. Most researchers blame extraterrestrials or rifts in space-time, but as an investigator, I look at the evidence. When you apply geographic profiling to the incidents, the disruptions aren't random. They center around 3 precise locations, forming a perfect geometric grid, and then there are the veterinary autopsy reports. The cattle mutilations weren't random attacks, nor were they surgical laser experiments. The tissue removal matches the exact patterns found in ancient texts of the dark arts. More importantly, gallons of blood were completely drained from the livestock without a single drop staining the soil. In criminology, when blood vanishes entirely from a crime scene, it means one thing: it was harvested. They tell us the ranch's famous 1.6 text GHz radio frequency is an alien beacon. But when we isolate the white noise and slow the audio track down by 80%, we don't hear data. We hear whispers, human whispers, echoes of incantations in a dead language. This isn't a laboratory ... It's an ongoing crime scene spanning centuries. And some mysteries require a witness from the other side.
Sharif, stop looking at the sky. The answer isn't in the stars. It is beneath the very feet of those who trample on that ranch. You wonder why the sensors fail. Why the air itself feels like a heavy shroud. It is because that land is no longer part of your world. I have seen the truth through the mist of time. This is not a scientific anomaly. This is a demonic harvest. The secret that the American people have been searching for is hidden in blood. Long ago, a pact was sealed in the dark. The Skinwalker is not a creature, but a jailer guardian of a rift opened by the most forbidden rituals. Those who lived there didn't just disappear. They were presented as living keys to unlock the gateway for entities that feed on fear and flesh. Every orb you see is a scout from the abyss, and every frequency detected is the echo of a demonic chant that has been vibrating for centuries. The ranch is an altar, Sharif, a massive, hidden altar where the shadows demand a tribute of souls to keep the bridge between our worlds open. Hey! Mystery isn't what is happening, ... It's who is still performing the rituals in the shadows to keep the gate from closing.
The file on Skinwalker Ranch isn't closed. It has just been reassigned. To the supernatural, what do you believe is truly hidden in the hills of Utah? Is it science, Riswa? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, some doors should never be opened. Welcome back to the Open Archive. I have been reading through your comments on our demonic harvest investigation at Skinwalker Ranch. Tonight, I am stepping away from the case file to analyze your most compelling and, frankly, terrifying theories. Let us begin with a comment from a longtime subscriber at @collard_99 who writes, Sharif, if these rituals are ongoing, then government programs like AirType didn't fail. They were a smoke screen to fund the shadow organizations operating the ranch. Let us begin with a comment from a longtime subscriber at @collard_99 who writes, Sharif, if these rituals are ongoing, then government programs like AirType didn't fail. They were a smoke screen to fund the shadow organizations operating the ranch. Excellent forensic profiling. Collard. In criminology, the most effective way to conceal a forbidden ritual is to place a sign over it that reads, Classified Military Zone, by restricting public access under the guise of national security. The orchestrators are guaranteed an absolute, undisturbed crime scene to complete their invocations. The official records claim the funding stopped, but the 1.6 text GHz frequencies never did. Next, we have a fascinating question from @Sarah_Ahmed, Detective Sharif. The veterinary autopsy reports are chilling. But how is it physically possible to drain a 1-ton animal of its entire blood supply in mere minutes without leaving a single drop on the grass? It defies human capability. Sarah has pointed out the ultimate piece of physical evidence. Universally speaking, completely draining livestock requires industrial hydraulic slaughter equipment and at least 30 minutes. For this to happen in absolute, undetected silence in the dead of night leaves us with two conclusions. Either a vacuum suction technology so advanced it remains highly classified ... or the earth itself drank the blood as a tribute. Our final comment comes from @John_Doe86 from the United States, who asks, do you believe that if we go there with modern thermal cameras and sensors, we can pinpoint the exact location of the portal? My answer to you, John, is simple. Modern equipment only measures the symptoms. It never diagnoses the disease. A thermal camera will show you a heat signature, but it will never tell you if that shape belongs to a bulletproof wolf or a warden guarding the abyss. This investigation does not end here. Your theories are the threads that help us navigate the dark. The map is expanding, and the geometric grid we uncovered in Utah is beginning to mirror patterns in other parts of the world. Perhaps closer to you than you think. If you are ready to unmask the secrets this world hides, subscribe now and turn on the bell. Our next files open only for those who dare to watch.